What are we doing, Froggy? Where are we?
We're looking for threadies on the surface. We're looking for them. When we see one, we're going to cast something at them. But there's lots of mullet here. It's a bit of a sussing it out because we're going to work at the Savo. We're at the end of the river here, so sometimes on these slower tides they'll all bank up. Have a feed on the mullet and cruise around close to the fresh water.
Bass and salmon?
Bass and salmon, yeah.
Why do they seem to hang out together? Why do we seem to catch them? They're the only two real species we're getting in the net.
Yeah,
apart from a little bit of blue bone or some mulloway, but otherwise.
Mulloway, yeah. Ooh, bait everywhere.
They're hiding from the sharks, eh?
Coming up here to feed. Like any other fish, so just follow the quiet tides up. And the tides get bigger, they all come out. And they're not dumb, they're curious, you know, they're intelligent. They need something to do. So they cruise around looking for food, hanging out with their mates.
So you're saying fish have ADHD?
I don't know.
Are we allowed to say that?
Only if you're mentally challenged also.
Yeah.
We're all on the spectrum, mate.
Like everyone else.
We're all on the spectrum. Don't worry.
Some people use it as an excuse.
What sort of lure are we using today?
Oh, that's just your standard Helco Scorpion. Love the Helco Scorpion.
Fresh hooks on it.
Thank you, Beerzy, for the fresh hooks.
Dagging around.
What's our choice of hooks?
BPK.
Exacto.
BPK, and yes, the choice of lure is usually the B52. Reedy's Darwin Company, Wicked Lures.
Welcome to our new sponsors, and also Honda.
Anything that looks like that.
B52. The Love Shack.
This is
Home jobby.
And what else you got?
some good old school B52s. We do like to throw a bit of green paint on them once they've fucking have been beat up. This is the most successful lure for me by far. That lasts a long time. Fish after fish after fish, they still spin straight. They're well made, they're rugged, they're tough. From Darwin. Still looking for salmon or fluff to the surface when they're up here in big numbers blowing around. They'll go down, then they'll come up again. 6 and 7s, 3s and 4s. Just a matter of whacking the right lure in front of them. see if they grab it or not. Pretty fun on a fishing rod, big one.
Beautiful.
Checking out the egrets, Johnny.
Very nice.
Nice to see those birds, eh? They're an egret. Bit of a success story. Back in the 100 years ago, they were hunted to extinction for the plumes on their heads. The gentlemen put them in their hats. You know, the old school gentleman's hat, pork hat sort of thing. Well, they were massive. Every bloke had one. So those birds got killed just for the plume on their head of the males. And they basically were one of the first species of bird to be fully protected, just to bring them back in numbers. And have a look at them now.
Yeah.
Lovely egrets, male and female in pairs, hanging out. They're up here for all the mullet. There's mullet everywhere, so they're waiting for the tide to recede, so it's feeding time. A success story of protection and conservation, the egret.
Yep.
Okay, we're going. Stay there, we're leaving.
Wonderful to see.
Just get past this. Don't fly anymore. Just wait there. I'm going. Goodbye. This one's called Donkins Creek, Johnny. Donkins Falls. There's a beautiful big waterfall up around that bend.
How far, mate? What's it
I
walking
don't know,
distance?
a kilometre and a half, 2 clicks, but it's a boulder jumping bloody 45-minute fiasco to get there.
And a helicopter evac.
Sorry?
And a helicopter evac.
Yeah, well, you can't really land a chopper apart from on the top. There's a little bit of art, a bit of wandering art right at the top of the waterfall, but it's spectacular. It's like a cathedral kind of amphitheatre with waterfall pouring out.
Unbelievable.
Like Jim or anywhere. It's a
Yeah.
good waterfall, eh?
Beautiful.
But it's a painstaking stroll up there. And then you drop here, someone pick you up in the dinghy kind of thing to do it properly, and then it's a 3-hour job. They've got the tides dropping and blah, blah, blah. And no room for error. You need to be really agile and on the ball, you know.
Yep.
So not many people walk it. A few people in the past will come up here, pull their boat up, come back and there's no water for 13 hours. They're stuck up there with sandflies, and most of the snakes here are nocturnal in the Kimberley, so yeah, have some fun with that. Good place to get eaten alive by something.
Yep.
But it's an ankle twisting, leg breaking
Yep.
experience that not many people undertake. Well, the charter helicopters fly over it, so it's a good scenic flight. It's not for the faint-hearted kind of drive. So go up and see if there's any sign of habitation. And crash it again at 3, 2, 1.
Let's go and have a look. Froggy talks about agility. Far out. First thing we've learnt on this bloody boat. Alright, what have we got? He's gone up this way, we'll go and have a look. Here we go.
Follow the steps.
Oh, very cool. Hello, beautiful souls, we're visiting. Thank you for this wonderful country. We just wanted to come and have a quick look. Oh, definitely. There we go. Gwion Gwion. Look at this. Shells. Feeding area.
Very faded. Must be thousands of years old. Wow. One of the first people to see it in a long time as well.
Wow. There's a lot of time and wear and
So this is where
weather,
they
hey?
cook their dinners.
Yep.
Still got some coals there.
Look at that.
Snake skin.
What do you got, Beerzy? Snake skin. Well, that's good while we're laying around. Thanks for reminding. Look at all the oyster shells, right? So, unless there was a cyclone, I don't think the water level would come up this far. We've got a little bit of scout. Animals are still coming through and past. Oh, look at this. Try to come over here and we don't want to disturb too much. What snake skins have you got there, mate?
Sure.
They're a bit perished.
Yeah, a little bit worn out. Finding a bit of sand. I've been here a while. Snakes must be pretty comfortable up here.
Look at that.
Cool.
Amazing. Clearly the minerals in the rock are rusting, but they don't give painted ochre like that. And would have been at some stage. Quite the view.
Incredibly lucky.
Blessed. Have a nice look over here. climb back down and head back to the boat. Thanks for the wonderful privilege.